Welcome to Kelvion Facilities, Franco de Rocha Unit. We are leaders in heat exchangers manufacture, with more than 100 years of experience in thermal exchange. Our thermal exchange solutions are increasingly focused on the energy transition towards cleaner and low-emission solutions. With all this responsibility, our integrated management policy always seeks to guarantee our commitment to ESG, health, safety, environment, and governance. Watch these quick safety instructions carefully. When identifying yourself at the entrance, you may have received an identification badge. Make sure you are wearing it in a visible place before entering Kelvion facilities. Always keep it at chest height and attached to your clothes. Do not attach it to necklaces or chains. When parking your vehicle in a parking lot, you must reverse and back into the parking spot. This will make it easier to leave in case of an emergency. Respect the speed limit shown on signs. Do not exceed 10 kilometers per hour. Remember, your car may be inspected both when entering and leaving our facilities. If you are carrying personal items, such as computer, tablets, you will need to fill out a declaration form. Any material belonging to Kelvion will require a proper authorization form to leave the company. Always keep your seatbelt fastened, the headlights on at all times, and never use your cell phone while driving. In the specific case of goods transportation vehicles, be aware that they may be inspected to measure noise levels, pollution, black smoke, leaks, and tire condition. To move around Kelvion facilities, you must always be accompanied by a Kelvion employee. To access the company's facilities unaccompanied, you must receive prior authorization. To access the manufacturing halls, you need to be dressed appropriately with long pants and a shirt. Skirts and dresses are not permitted. It is mandatory to wear closed-toe and low-heeled shoes. High-heeled shoes or sandals are not permitted. The use of jewelry, accessories, or piercings is not permitted in the factory's production areas. Remove them if you need to perform any service or visit. To access the production areas, it is mandatory to use the appropriate PPE for the area. A Kelvion employee is responsible for providing you with the appropriate PPE. If you are a service provider, check with your Kelvion representative that you are using all PPEs to carry out your work. Wear them for the entire time you are in these areas. At the end of your visit, return them. Strictly follow Kelvion safety instructions. Industrial environments can present risks, and that's why it is important to always follow warnings, signs, and safety instructions. Taking photographs or recording videos is not permitted inside our facilities. If you need to capture images, ask your Kelvion representative in advance and it will be evaluated in order to grant you authorization. If you need to answer or make a phone call urgently, stop and ask your Kelvion guide to show you the best location so you can make the call safely. Walking while reading, texting, or talking on the phone is strictly prohibited. During your entire visit, do not touch parts as they may be hot. Also, do not touch machines, electrical panels, and tools as they may be powered, and unintentional activation may pose a risk of accidents. If you need to approach equipment, ask your Kelvion guide for instructions. Holding activities on Kelvion facilities, such as equipment inspections, maintenance services, and production activities, must be previously authorized by HR and QHSE areas through the issuance of work permits. If you have any questions, ask your guide. Pay attention to the signs in the manufacturing areas, especially the pedestrian lanes. Blue lanes with white lines are exclusive for pedestrian traffic. Whenever possible, try to walk along these lanes. Blue lanes with yellow lines are mixed-use lanes, both for pedestrians and forklift circulation. Pay special attention when traveling through these lanes. You may also come across orange zebra stripes. These bands indicate the machine parts may eventually invade these areas. Drive carefully through these areas. We at Kelvion encourage healthy habits, and smoke is prohibited in all facilities. We have reserved 2 suitable locations. If you are a smoker, ask your guide where these places are. We are aware of our responsibility towards the environment. Suitable waste bins for each type of waste are available in all areas. Always respect the signs and cooperate with recycling. We reinforce once again the importance of always using pedestrian lanes and corridors when traveling, and always use handrails when going up and down stairs. In case of emergency, an audible alarm will sound. You must stop your activities and stay alert. The alarm should stop sounding. If the alarm sounds a second time, remain calm and go to the meeting points, always following the instructions of the brigade members. If you witness an emergency situation, you can sound the alarm yourself by pressing the emergency buttons found throughout the factory, or if you are close to a telephone, you can also call the emergency extension 8888. Stay alert to any risk situation and, if necessary, alert your guide or call one of our brigade members identified with a red armband. Data protection, information, and confidentiality. During your visit, you may have access to some confidential information, such as designs, products, techniques, and Kelvion know-how. If you have provided personal or professional information, Kelvion will also treat it confidentially and in compliance with the GDPR. Do not disclose it to anyone without the consent of Kelvion. Kelvion wishes you a safe and enjoyable visit. You're always welcome.